little better. Thank you. You don't need, this nigga say you don't even need the goddamn mic.
Oh, he true.
You're not the only one either. I gotta use a mic, nigga. I can do that shit too.
Hear me? Hear me?
Yeah, we get you.
I ain't really good with introductions. I'm Michael. You feel me? Lock Messiah on Instagram. But I'm gonna just jump right into it, man. To be honest. Someone tell my adversaries their effort is admirable. In fact, if I wasn't me, their persistence would be desirable. The thing to take note of is they aren't me. And I would never want to be them. The reason being I've heard they can't jump and I'm spurred web at the rim. No J's, no fades, I'm small but I ball amongst the biggest of them. Elevated like skyscrapers, they got concrete in their Timbs. In other words, I am spiritually surpassing. And not to say that life is a competition, recital like truly does function as a competition, but then I can never be in competition. Back from remission of your past, the athlete these will not fucking succeed here. It was the demons of your past that invoke the passion we breathe here. Without fear, the shit you promote has no bearing. Who the fuck you think you scaring? I pull up, music blaring, Skittles in hand, with a I can't breathe tea in a Mike Brown headband. A man is what I am, and you will respect me as such. Before I break the peace, embracing this mini Dutch, ready to break you into pieces by doing such, cause no one blows my high without being blown away. And since I'm naturally high off life, you shouldn't blow me today. Look at me the wrong way. Cause I could be brought to say the right things the wrong way that make you feel some type of way, but not quite the type of way that you risk losing your life to me. Honestly, I'm willing to die to restore peace. You must be willing to do the same if you want to keep me from being free. Because you see, truth and peace are the only things I stand for. Probably the only thing I'll blow bands for. Plus love. But none of that artificial shit I was taught to love. Can't no rims give me hugs. Can't no jewelry for me. I'm not with the Bush and Reagan foolery. No presidents ever came to my hood preaching unity. Only drop bombs that separated the community. Place money, power, and drugs between you and me. Creating nuclear reactions that fiend for releases of ecstasy. Whether that be taking drugs or selling them in the streets. No different from pharmaceutical companies that push Ritalin flavor ecstasy. I know you want it desperately for that to be me. I know you wanted desperately to ruin my family tree. Much like you wanted to ruin me by taking me away from where the ruins be. Not realizing this rose could grow betwixt the cracks of any concrete slab. Partly because they were built off the strength of my ancestors' backs. I wish I could give a recap of the great maps created by the great gatekeepers of wisdom. But if I'm being honest, I honestly couldn't say where my ancestors hid them. No matter their physical location, I am always with them. Cause my words like hieroglyphs with their truth stuck in them. It feels good to be with them, with no language barrier. With or without the meta nature, I'm far better than any of those devils and their soulless endeavors. Ones that forsake wisdom in hopes of gaining pleasure. Ones that forsake knowledge in hopes of gaining pleasure. Never ever stopping to think that tricks ain't good for shit but little kids and weak men. Plus those backstabbing bras that fuck their best friends, male friends. Not to say that any of you remind me of any of them, because I know my people and you look like them. Which is why anytime I'm with you, I know they exist. Which is why anytime I'm with you, I know heaven exists. Whether existentially or mentally, physically or spiritually, outer space or into me, I know it exists. A book of life, life book, like tablet, shit, whatever, I gotta be on the list. Surely God wouldn't damn me to hell after living such as this. No way that I lie. Maybe I'm living in hell because I'm living such as this, but my devil's no horn fellow, just a sharply dressed figure, a descendant of Hitler or best friend of Hill figure. In public speaks adoration, but at home calls me nigga. All
This nigga snapping.
To be glorified grave digger.
Yeah.
The consensus said we stay alive if we just manage to keep our parents up. How many times have we seen tight gut brothers get shot with their hands up? My pants down and my shirt up because I love to be undressed. And if I'm being honest, honestly, I love the fact that they take my flesh. So here it is. Take it all in.
Yes.
I love it. They hate it. That's a win-win, baby. I've been taught all my life that being black was a sin, baby. I'm here to tell you black is beautiful. You gotta love what's within.
I need some
I watched the
emotion.
Nina Simone documentary like
I need some emotion.
one of the things she said that stood out to me was artist duty as far as I'm concerned is to reflect the time.
Emotion.
I write a lot of poetry, a whole lot of poetry, got a whole lot of different things, you feel me? But I do my best to only speak on what's current to me, you feel me? So I feel like this next poem reflects that.
Emotion.
Preach to him.
Emotion.
I can't go on missing.
Hey.
No, I can't go
This way. Hey, hey, hey.
searching for it.
Y'all gonna clap with my dog or what?
I can't go on
This way. Hey, hey.
I can't go on this. Well,
Emotion.
I honestly feel it's time we open the slaughterhouse. Throw pigs on the barbecue to show we're about what we're talking about. Seems as if we've been sexy stepdaughtered out. Raped with twisted hands of fate, shoving fingers down our mouths. If we could speak, I don't know what we'd have to talk about. Because we've been murdered without warning, and never once have they tried to talk it out. DJ all we do is walk it out. I'm tired of this game of cat and mouse, pretending to run the yard to big dogs running about, forcing us to use Tom and Jerry to try and run from house to house, only to have them run us out, blood running like water in the faucets. Our mouths turned like knobs because they can't handle our mouths, can't get a hold of our mouths. We're killed for running our mouths.
Woo.
Which is why I feel it's time we started running up. Became rambunctious road runners, running rebels, rebelling, ready to run amok, and free ourselves of all fucks given in regards to losing life. Cause we turned our cheeks and still lost life. Tried to keep our cool and ended up on ice. Fought for our children, still lost our wives, yelled for peace and still have died, cried for love until our tears have dried. I think it's time we stop crying over blood that's dried on the pavement. Time we stop settling for mental enslavement. Lamenting over cold bodies helps nobody. It's time to make somebody pay. If I can't get the slave master, bless whoever lay in my way. There may be a melee overseas, melee lifeless. My grandmother's so peaceful. Trust me, I wasn't raised to be like this. But you can't get dropped in this jungle and not come out fighting. So I'm Tyson, I'm biting, I'm left, right, and writing, using pens to invoke my will. Because I will no longer give way to your aid or your will. Would I die for this? Yes, I would. Yes, I will. I mean, will I fucking write? No second thought, only thoughts to fight. And that turn us heart, I'll rebel tonight with my fists, some chains, and a musket knife. The American dream must be nice. Much more so than that of a young minority's horror story. Whole life like horrible bosses. In a land where TVs perpetuate acceptance of taking losses. LaQuisha's lanes and lenders get killed and no one remembers whether April, May, or September. I think April, cause bullets rain down like hellfire. Satan spawn in lead showers. Tears shed as bloodshed corners, prepare flowers. They say everyone dies in the summer. Well, in Florida, it's summer all fucking year round. And they don't need a reason nor season to gun one of us down. You gotta get tired of being gunned down. And having your oppressors suppress your will. They say an eye for eye, we say kill for kill. Fuck that pussy shit deal. We will show you what happened when black power meets steel. We now know we don't need a miracle. We're miraculous in nature. Spiritual in nature. So our devil is ill-natured, full of ill will, possessing demon-like skill to cause havoc wherever they go. Well, we'll never know. We just know they seek to cause destruction in all that they do. But soon they'll see that we can cause hell too, and what centuries past do with much more damage to do. There's much more hell to ensue before we're through. Freeing the streets of the tyrants who sought to toss us in the streets. Would much rather see us strangled in a tree. Strangled by barbed wire, blood sprinting towards our feet, life fleeting. Grandmothers pray for life from their knees in their backs, backs being needed. Seems like our leaders never lead us when needed. I think they've been led astray by men blinded by their hate. Intent on showing us equality doesn't necessarily equate in the minds of those that only know to separate, subtract, in the minds that only know to take what they lack. I say fuck this and fuck that and fuck them too. Give me death to liberty, made a weaker heart lose. Dressed in blues, bringing blues. Dead brother with no clues. You're paid to investigate, but who investigates you? But Without that badge, you a bitch in the head. Excuse my language. I know words are dangerous, but nothing could be more dangerous than you come to be. The reason I say bless the soul of a man who meets a wretch like me. If he does take my life, let them bury me deep. If he had to fight for my life, I won't let it go cheap. Before they reap my soul, along my stroll down this road, the heads of my oppressor be my gift to whomever. Done preaching on the premise of a better day, and how a better life awaits in heaven's gates. If hell be my fate, no, I'm taking them with me, and I'll murder the devil too if for that he condemns me. If I'm wrong, so be it, I will be that willingly, cause no one says they're wrong when they get paid for killing me. Who enforces the law when law enforcers go on killing sprees disguised as chivalry? They've called the cavalry, and what's their acting as if we're not at war. We're still waiting on Jesus when Lucifer is at our door, armed with low moors and handheld pitchforks, forks in a row. Lines have been drawn since time dawn, never even given a chance to fawn on new life or grow fond of new light. In this life, it's been them versus you and I since the beginning of time. No time to look towards skies, our victory's been prophesied. I can see with closed eyes that God can't fight all my battles for me.
Get him.
So if by chance tonight shit get going, may my hands be